one more random game on the LeetCode Camp channel. So in today's video, we are solving our question number 632 by the name of smallest range covering elements from K list. So yeah, we are solving this question in today's video. So this question will be very amazing question, and there are two examples has been included in today's question, and this question is totally based on some of the topics. Means that 6 topics are based on this question: array, hash table, greedy, sliding window, sorting, and heap priority queue. So yeah, there are the 6 topics are included in today's question, and you are thinking many topics are included in today's question because this is a hard one question, so that's why the many topics are included. Okay, and there are total 3,18,000 people have submitted it, and only 2,22,000 has been accepted, and total acceptance rate is 69.8%. So yeah, in today's video we are solving this question. So this will be a very amazing question which we are solving. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more having these type of tutorials. So let's move to computer screen and let's do a coding with laughing it. So guys, let's start today's video. In today's video, we are solving about 632 question by the name of smallest range covering elements from K list. So now let's start to solve today's question. But first of all, we understand the question. What is the question is trying to say us? Then we will start to solve it in the LeetCode Camp website. So in today's question, it has been give you a 2 example, example 1 and example 2. So we read both of the examples, okay, separately. So now you have a K list, means that it has been given me a 1K list of sorted integers in non-decreasing order. In which order? In non-decreasing order. So we want to find the smallest range that includes at least one number from each of the K list. So please highlight this smallest word. Okay, now we want to define the range square bracket a comma p is smaller than range square bracket c comma d if p minus a less than d minus c or a less than c if p minus a equals to d I c. Okay, it is like very complicated. I mean, like in these type of hard question, there are some math are very much included. Who know the data structure, who know all the basics of data structure and the math basics, so they will be solve these type of questions like this. Okay, so now first of all we understand the examples, and then we see the constraints, and then we start to solve that question in the LeetCode Camp website. Here he created one integer array by the name of nums, and you are thinking why I am saying it is an integer array, because in the square bracket there is more square bracket has been made, so that's why I am saying him integer array. And you are thinking why I am saying integer, because integer means numbers, there are numbers, so that's why I am saying it integer. So here he created one square bracket, in which here he created a 3 square brackets. In first square bracket he wrote in down 4, 10, 15, 24, 26, and the second square bracket here he wrote in down 0, 9, 12, 20, and in third square bracket here he wrote in down 5, 80, 22, and 30. Also he called it list 1, list 2, or list 3. Okay, it is our list 1. Okay, why this thing has been highlighted. Okay, and when I do this, and this is our list 2, and this is our list 3. Okay, let's do in the black color and then like this. Perfect. Now there are the 3 lists it has been created. Okay, now what we're gonna do now, first of all, okay, let's give him in the white color. Perfect. Now it is visible now. So now first of all the output I'm going 20, 24. Why? Because in the list 1 I write 4, 10, 15, 24, and 26. So 24 is a range of 20, 24. In the list 2 here I wrote in down 0, 9, 12, 20. 20 is in range of 20, 24. Okay, and then You see a list 3, 5, 18, 22, 30. And now in this list 3 there is 22 is in range of 20 comma 24. So that's why that output has been coming. So I hope you understood. So let's see the example 2. Here he created an integer array by the name of nums, in which the list 1 here he wrote it down 1 comma 2 comma 3, and the second one 1 2 3, and the third one 1 2 3, and the output has been coming 1 comma 1. So there are the constants which have been included for you, so you can also be read it out. So but we are not reading it. So now let's go to our website. Okay, now let's start to solve this. And here you can see there are the 6 topics are included in today's question: array, hash table, grid D, sliding window, sorting, heap, priority queue, and it's a hard one question which we are solving. So now let's start to solve this question in Python 3. So first of all, what we're gonna do now? First of all, we define form typing, then import. Here I import my list. Define from collections, import default dict. Then here I define class solution, depth smallest, range, self, comma, num, then semicolon list, and then int. Then minus greater than list, and then int, and then semicolon. Then here I define list to store all numbers with their list index. Then define order it equals to square bracket. Then here I define populate the ordered list with all numbers and their corresponding list index. Perfect. Now what we're gonna do now? First of all, we define backspace here, and then define enter. For k comma num, then list and enumerate, and then nums, and then define for and in num list, and then define semicolon, then order it dot append. Then in append, here I append means to merge two things together. Okay, and I'm merging order it variable with n and k. Okay, n and k variable, or it is anything else. Okay, so define backspace here, give the space here. Okay, when you do this all the things, so you want to backspace it, enter press, back, and if you want to define a comment, so define it. So I'm defining it. Sort the ordered list based on the numbers. Define ordered dot sort. Perfect. Now we want to define I comma k equals to 0 comma 0. So now define here arms equals to square bracket. Define here count equals to default dict, and then define here int. So here I'm not defining any that type of comment, so I'm copying from here. I have already defined some comments, so which I'm copying from here, and then I'm pasting it here. Second comment will be like here, and third comment will be like here. And when we do this all the things, so we will remove it, and then like this. Okay, so now what we're gonna do now, here we remove that, and then here I define one more comment: iterate through the sorted ordered list for j in range, and then we found the length of our ordered, and then here we define semicolon, then define if this is a new list, or increment the count for this list if count or the rate square bracket j square bracket 1, and then define one more square bracket equals to 0, and then this, and then this. Perfect. Now define k plus equals to 1, count or the rate, and then define here j, define here 1. Okay, sorry. Define here j, define here 1 plus equals to 1. Perfect. Now when we define this all the things, so what we're gonna do now, here we enter press, define if we have covered all list. If statement k equals to length, we found the length of our nums, define here string, the range from the start while maintaining coverage of all lists, while count iterate I 1, and then define greater than 1. Now count and then order it I and then 1. Perfect. Now what we're gonna do now, minus equals to 1, and then here we define I plus equals to 1. Perfect. Now there are the little bit more codes are left uh, because this question is hard one question and many topics are included, so that's why the codes are more, okay, larger, okay, previous range if not ans or in these type of question there are many square brackets, minus sign, and these type of things are very included, okay, so that's why this I'm writing so slow, okay, because these type of square brackets are many square brackets are included, okay, if you see here I and then here you can see it, there are some of the problems are also has been coming. Now define here arms equals to, and then define here order rate, okay, order rate, and we define I and then define here, okay, define here square bracket and more time than 0, define here comma, if you do not define commas it must be give you an error, and then define j and then define 0. Perfect. Now here we return our output, return arms, in which in the give the space sum and then write here return the smallest range that includes at least one number from each list. Perfect. So we have written about all the code. So now what we gonna do now? The last thing is to run this code. So now let's see the running code has been accepted or not. So when I run this code, I think must be the error has been come. Here you can see the error has been came. In count order rate, okay, in value syntax in line 32. In line 32 it is giving me an error. So let's see what type of error it has been giving me. So let's see, let's remove this, and now let's see the running code. When I remove the minus, okay, what type? Order rate, then square bracket equals to 1, count, then square bracket route rate, and here it has been giving me an error. So count square bracket I minus, here we define, but still it is giving me an error. So now let's see what type of, I think so, rewind all the things and then see what type of error has been given me. So let's come up, okay. So here we come, okay, these things I do not remove that, so that's why it is giving me an error. Means these things has been already written down if you see in my editor. So then remove it, okay, come up and then see, okay, and then run it, and now let's see. So now it has been accepted, you can see it, the both cases are accepted. Let's submit this code, and then the submission code is also be accepted, and here you can see it. In today's video we beat 92.88% people. So let's paste this solution, here you can see it, so let's post it. So here you can see in today's video we solved this question. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more amazing these type of tutorials. So now let's meet in the next video, amazing video, because this video is little bit longer has been, okay. And come on to here, come on to my channel, like you all the people know what is my channel name, Rayyan. You have completed 4.51k subscribers, so please complete it 5,000, we are very near to it. And see my all the videos which I have recently uploaded, and then access my playlist and bookmark it, because it will also be very helpful. And you have completed 152 views in this playlist, so please complete 500 views on this playlist. Then will we go on to the 1000, then 2000, 3000, 4000, like this, okay. So now let's meet you in the next video amazing video like this. So for today, goodbye.